fancy bumping into you here. Out to find some answers about your past, are we?
You've quite the familiar face, and using the same powers. But you'll have to forgive me. Do we know each other?
Same powers? Don't make me laugh. Your little dip in that lake has left you a bit rusty.
I've been high and dry for 20 years now. The only rust on me is from the lack of any real challenge. Perhaps you're up for the task.
You've already disappointed me. This is a moment I've long desired. But you've forgotten your destiny and wasted the past 20 years.
You're right. I do seem to be having trouble remembering things of late. Would you be so kind as to take it from the top?
2 overseers, the eyes of the world. They are the power behind everything.
Jean, as heir to the clan, the time has come for you to prove your right to fight under the Umbran name. You may select opponents of your choice.
Then allow me to face the outcast.
None. Healing Kiadagat. The child is of impure blood. Challenging her would be a violation of our tenets of faith.
It would not be the first time we faced each other.
Kiard?
Will you face me in this hallowed arena?
Well, if I must. But I pray you've got a little something for me in return. You know, I'm very fond of stuffed animals.
Okay then. Time for this fun thing. Okay. This fight remains the same as the others because you don't have any of your weapons, you just have the accessories that you've had equipped. So yeah. There's not really much I can say, it's just kind of like the same strategies. Just be more careful and don't die. Like I probably will right here. You can't torture attack her because she's a boss. Or she has the boss health bar. I guess she's not really considered a boss, she just has the health. I'm not doing good at remembering what moves were good against her. Just... yeah, I'm not gonna do this. Sometimes I have really good luck with her, sometimes I have really bad luck. Yeah. But if all else fails, that accessory you have for witch time, really good. Yeah, actually, by the end of this chapter, I'll probably have taken a death just to get full health for that part. I don't really trust myself. And awaken a new ability. An ability only accessible in certain parts. And another new enemy. Eventually these will stop. But we still have to go through all of them because cutscenes, the deer and decorations. That doesn't look like a deer. I don't think I would ever marry such a thing. But just skip it, because who needs it? Who needs random fights in the hardest difficulty? When you can just run. There are, of course, forced fights, like the Jean. And the fight coming up right now. I'm still kind of learning which fights are skippable and which ones you have to do. I'm not certain of that yet. But yeah, this playthrough is going to be mostly cutscenes. Not much gameplay, sadly. Maybe a lot of gameplay. I just don't realize it. I like this guy. I think he's pretty cool. Although he's very cringy when it comes to women.
Do you believe in fate? Fate brought us here together, and will never tear us apart.
Smash Ups is also very comedic. Why don't people look up? That's... is that like a thing?
Fleur de ciré, eau de parfum. Such a wonderful floral bouquet. With its subtle hints of rosemary. You know, in the language of flowers, rosemary equates to remembrance. Which doesn't quite equate to you, now does it? Bayonetta. Stop that!
Little Lorenzo was a nice touch. Seeing you here, I suppose it wasn't the only one. You certainly blew, haven't you, my little Cheshire puss?
I'm not your pet. The name is Luca. A name you better remember.
Such a great relationship that they have.
Damn it! Wait! You can't just run away from me like that! I know what I saw that day!
And he has the same scarf? What?
I know all about your kind. Sure, my colleagues laugh at me for chasing fairy tales, amongst other things. But I know they're real. I know the truth.
You mean like that? The introduction of more new enemies.
Smell. It's the same smell that clung to the air the day my father was murdered. Which means I'm right on your doorstep, Bayonetta.
Nope.
Let you in on a little secret, Cheshire.
The name is Luke.
Rosemary's a demon repellent.
I find it interesting that he hears these words and then he doesn't like, I guess it's just supposed to be that his character is always hunting her down or something, but it's like, how does he not realize that there's something off about that then? I just don't get it. Yes, there's story reasons, but oh well. Anyways, same fight again. All these like cutscene fights are pretty similar. They may just have like an added thing later on, but when they start, they're usually the same. Like, I believe there's not all of these health bar people around. Oh yeah, I bought one of those beforehand. Yeah, you can take down his health all the way. He still won't die though. But if you're playing this difficulty, you should probably already know that. I would try to do different combos every now and then. But if I don't, it's just, eh. Oh yeah, and the entire time, I realized this the last time I played this, Luca's just sitting there taking pictures and stuff. It's weird.
Because you've got something to run from. Me. But you can't escape me forever.
Something she hiding. Easy achievement here, if you don't already have it. Boop. Just do that. Another new enemy, of course. The Wheelie Men. They may be on fire, but that doesn't mean you can't attack them, unlike later versions. Which is why we have the bazillions. These guys, I usually just use one strategy because they're annoying to keep track of. Is to get them there, and then to just do the same move until, yeah. But you can't skip that one, you can't skip this one. For the more wheelie men, as I like to call them, because they actually are just wheels. Oh yeah, and with this fight happening, we are almost done with the chapter. One quick one after this, and then just the final fight. And we have a return of a man. How nice of him to show back up. With the introduction of a second one, because why not? Why only have one when you could have two? Ah! I think usually I just let, I usually let the dodging thing take care of him. The first one. And then I focus on the other one and I'll do other stuff. Yeah, I like utilizing the witch time bomb. It's very useful when you are not good at video games like I am. And I am nearly dead. Great. Let's see how I deal with this. So you can't skip this because it just blocks you, but it's not that hard. Especially you have torture attacks saved up. See? Just torture attack and it's done. Oh yeah, you can skip those scenes and then instead of doing the other thing, just jump over. I will probably die in this fight. Be prepared for that. And as with beginnings of games, we are still introducing new characters. So welcome to another stubborn character.
You've played enough hide and seek, my scurrying little friend.
Bayonetta, how could you?
What are you doing running around Vigrid? You're certainly not dressed in your Sunday best.
Huh. Nope, and the kid's gone. Of course. Just nowhere to be seen. And a dragon head. 'Cause why not? Oh, I forgot. Those characters don't speak English. Oh, well, I don't even know what they're saying. Bayonetta's good enough for me. Yeah, this fight, pretty simple. Just don't get murdered. Use your rocket launchers, because that's the best. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, spam kick. It's also good for points. And you're done. Yeah, pretty quick, pretty easy fight. Up, and I failed it, of course. I always do that. There's only 2 of those sections where you have to do that, and I always fail them for some reason now. I didn't used to, but now I do. And I shouldn't have died there. Oh well. And that concludes chapter 4. I mean, chapter 4. Chapter 2! There was no damage. You see, there was no death there. That didn't happen. Perfection. Did I die beforehand? Oh no, I used the item. And that's technically a death. Okay. That makes sense. I will see you all in chapter 5. Oh yeah. You can skip the angel thing with the quick skip. You can skip the whole thing of him talking with that. That's what I'll be doing for now. And I showed it the one time just because I wanted to show something new off. But anyways, see you in chapter 3.